Well, this week, Canada hosted G7 ministers for 2 days of meetings on artificial intelligence and digital infrastructure. But what does this new age of AI actually mean for your daily life?
So joining us live now for more on redefining human potential in the age of AI is legendary Canadian business and technology executive Don Tapscott and co-author of the new book, You to the Power of Two. Good morning, Don.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming in on a cold and frigid Thursday. We love having you.
I'm a Canadian.
Yes.
What do you
You're
want?
used to it.
Yeah.
So I really am interested in this idea of identic AI. Can you elaborate on this?
Well, it's happened to me a few times in my life where I thought, wow, this is the next big thing in technology, and nobody knew anything about it. So I wrote a book. That's what's happening here. AI is going through a huge change right now from being a set of tools that we use to becoming part of the personal experience. And these agents, call them identic agents, are going to be your consigliere and your infinite number of vice presidents and your doctor that's been to every medical school in the world, and it's your tutor who's literally a know-it-all, and your personal counselor and your negotiator on real estate transactions and your shopper. It's not just an assistant, it's an extension of you and your intelligence. And in the lifetime of most people watching this show, these things will have an IQ of 100, and then 500, and then 1,000.
Wow.
So this is going to transform everything. And this is not really understood.
No, and that's what I want to pick up on. It sounds like AI for the good. The potential there seems unlimited, based on what you've described there, Don. But what I think some people, really struggle with, conceptually, we hear what you're saying, but harnessing it and understanding how you can take advantage of that potential identic AI and have all those, sort of things and factors working for you.
Well, there's a big dark side here.
Yeah.
I mean, the potential is unlimited. Every one of us gets a superpower.
Yeah.
Imagine how we could solve all the intractable problems in the world. But what if this thing decides it doesn't need you, or it develops its own agency? What if it decides it doesn't like you? And, humans right now are the apex intelligence on the planet. I have these two little West Highland Terriers, and I take them for a walk, and they go into the elevator, and they don't know what's happening. It's kind of a magic room. They go in there, the door shuts, then they come out, and they're outside. And now their lives are pretty good, because I'm a benevolent person. But imagine if that superpower agent that's kind of like God has this extraordinary power. It fears nothing, least of all death. It knows everything. It remembers everything. And you remember the song, What If God Were One of Us?
Absolutely do. Well,
We're going to be all walking with God.
Yeah.
So that means a lot. It means that we need to take some responsibility to make sure that these things are actually being trained to correspond to our values and our legitimate expectations. But it also means that we need to make some really big changes to the whole nature of AI and the AI industry.
And the big question that comes up is ownership. Who owns this digital version of yourself? Is it the government? Is it yourself? Is it like your own health card? So what do you think the country, the government needs to do to kind of capitalize on this moment, because it is moving at a really rapid pace?
Well, thank you for keying in on the big issue, which actually is not being discussed right now. We talk about things like AI infrastructure, and the ministers had a great meeting talking about the need for AI to be adopted by small businesses. But who's going to own Digital Jennifer? Right now, it's going to be Meta or Google or Apple, or one of these, they call them the Magnificent Seven. These 7 big tech companies that have a market value of $21 trillion, which is greater than the size of the entire G7 GDP, excepting the United States. So we need to get ownership back. This is not just about having AI in Canada being sovereign. We need to own and have self-sovereign identic AIs. And if we do, then we can control them and shape them, manage our privacy. We can make all kinds of personal decisions. So it's really critical that policymakers wake up and understand that AI is changing. But it's also critical that each of us understand this, because it's coming fast. Next year, I'll be giving a speech early in the year where there's me on the screen, one screen, and there's digital me on the other screen.
Really?
And he's really smart.
Yeah.
He remembers what I said on page
Oh my
222 of the digital economy.
It's your digital clone, essentially, but better.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is better.
In a way.
Thank you for noticing that, too. People call it a digital twin, but it's not.
Yeah.
This thing is going to have extraordinary capability that's beyond just what we can do as mere humans.
Well, here, this is where your book comes in. Don Tapscott, what a pleasure to see you this morning. Thanks for enlightening us here. I'm sure a lot of people are going to find your book to be a fascinating read. Good to see you. Good luck with it.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Nice
Appreciate
to
the time.
meet you,
Thanks
Don.
for the good question.
Thank you.
Absolutely.